go.
What up, everybody?
Y'all know what it is. It's Saturday, 8 p.m. The only show that starts on time. Detroit Fan Report. We were just told by Paul. Y'all know what it is. How we start every show. Let everybody know who in the building. Starting with
who?
Paw.
He just got cut off. He just cut himself off. He's like,
I'm trying to handle it, babe. I'm trying to be dad right now. I'm trying to do dad thing. Go ahead, Chris.
Do your dad thing.
You can find me on Crazy Hockey Fan on X, and you can also find me on Instagram at @onepride_24. Next, we got in the house Richard. Right?
I'm shaking my head because
I know you are.
No outs, down 3-0, and guess who popped up?
Inevitable. It's got to have been Riley Green.
Ding, 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 ding.
You know, my boy, I was just talking shit about him yesterday. Now.
Well, he's got to give us reasons not to talk crap about him. The guy can't hit with runners in scoring position. God.
Anyways.
Hey, when it comes in the clutch, he go pissing down his leg.
As Richard and Ruck said, he has no clutch gene whatsoever.
None.
He needs to buy one on the open market.
Yeah, can we do a GoFundMe count, Breed?
For sure.
Yeah. Goodness.
Man,
do a starting bid.
Sad when Chris said he'd rather have Javi Baez up in a clutch than.
That says something because I'm not to this day I'm not a Baez fan, but holy cow.
They're playing well this year.
That's fucked up. But Rich, let them know they can find you at Rick. We're gonna get into this talk, man.
You can find me on X at Riggs928 or anywhere Bandit is hating on Ohio Soft.
Oh my God. Anyways, also in the building, new official member of the game club. Steve, let them know where they can find you at.
Yeah, man, the New Breed 313 Sports, and also 313 the New Breed Real Talk, and also D313 XP as well.
Appreciate
also
everybody.
at your local carnival, at your local grocery store, at your local racetrack, maybe the Derby.
Yep. And the official side dude to a woman. Nah, I ain't playing. I ain't
Hey, you may even find him at a Coldplay concert.
Hey, while you playing, you might. You might.
Oh,
with this side chick.
Don't do the.
Hey, Rich, you telling my business. You gonna have me like old boy did at that game. I shouldn't hold that chick.
You know his wife is kicking his ass this morning.
Got to.
Oh no, she ain't. She taking it. Hey, what crazy thing is, old girl, the mistress, she was with a CEO of a high company. So he's doing this because he ain't gonna owe her nothing. The chick, she doing this because old boy, man.
Some days that's how the cookie crumble. Like my dude say, some days you the beamer, some days you the goddamn deer. All right.
Or both.
Let's get into some Tiger talk, man. First topic of today on the Central Crown is, what do the Tigers need to do in the second half of the season to keep their season going? We're on a 5-game losing streak right now. What we got to do to break that and get back in the motion like we was? Chris.
All right, gonna start with me. All right, cool. So obviously we get the next season going. We have to, like, our pitching has to get better. But as it looks like the last few games in this game, I mean, our hitting isn't bad. It's just we're not out the gate in the second half of the season, we're having trouble scoring runs. So we gotta get some runs on the board more. Timeliness too. We're never out of the game, which is cool, but run support for these pitchers. Definitely run support. But we do need pitching. We do need pitching, and we'll get into like trade and who needs to step up later. But if we can go 55% the rest of the way, I do believe we make the playoffs with no problem. I would like to win the division and just go from there, which I don't think we should have a problem with, but you never know. You never know. Just like last year, we did really good from August on. We were great. That doesn't mean other teams can't do that too. So just got to remember, just because we did it last year doesn't mean other teams can't do it this year. So just keep the pedal to the metal and keep swinging.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swinging. Steve, your thoughts, man. What do the Tigers need to do to keep this first half of the season going and continue going into the second half?
Well, I'm with Chris. They do need to score more runs and everything. But another thing I want to add, I think they need to have more confidence in their other pitchers, because I see time and time again with their pitching, especially even with Reese Olson yesterday. He only pitched 4 innings. So you gotta, if you're a starter, you have to pitch at least 6-7 innings. You can't have just Scooble just doing seven innings and still keep this winning baseball. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I do think they do need to add pitching, and I think they really need to add another bat as well. That's what I think. They have a sizable lead in the division, but you know how baseball is, man. It's just sometimes them Guardians. I ain't giving up on them.
Boo.
I get it. I understand. But this is the type of division where you got to just keep winning and keep winning, keep winning. Any little bit of losing streak, these teams is going to capitalize. And teams like the Twins and the Guardians and the Royals can capitalize on that. But I think they need to do that. And some of these guys gotta step up, man. You got guys coming off of injuries, trying to fit them in, and you asking so much for them. Guys like Matt Vierling, like you asking for too much for him, and he's just not coming back. And you trying to, Parker Meadows, guys like that. So those are the type of guys that got to step up. I know Riley Green's gonna do his thing, but he has to cut down on them strikeouts. He strikes out too much. But that's what comes with a hitter like that. But that's my thing. I think they need to do those things in the second half of the season. Just keep winning. Keep winning, keep scoring.
Rich, same question.
Yeah, I mean, this inning was a perfect example. The top of the fourth, you had runners on first and second, no outs due to walks. Riley Green struck out. Torkelson struck out. And then McKinstry grounded out to the pitcher. I mean, you just can't do that. And it's a rookie pitcher. He's got a no-hitter. I mean, that's man, it's head scratching, man. Like,
now I will say, new breed. Reese Olson pitched 5 innings yesterday, and he was at 90 pitches. That's probably why they pulled him out. If he'd have been in the early. If he'd been in the low 80s, I think he would have pitched one more inning. But that's the thing. But I still agree with you. There are times where it looks like they're getting to like the 5th, 6th inning, and they start like, okay, I need to pull my starter. I get it. We're not in the 90s and early 2000s where pitchers are going 6, 7, 8 innings, 9 innings, complete games and stuff. They're not doing that.
They're not going in 100 pitches range.
Yeah, they're just keeping away from that. I mean, we may not be a team that can afford to do that. Like, pitch 5 innings and go. We may have to. We may be getting to the point where we have, like, some of our relievers are going to have to go a little deeper, just to get the pressure off, and which is the that's why I see them starting to like sign these like
All right.
these 30-year-old pitchers and stuff like that just to keep other teams off balance, because you bring in a pitcher that's never pitched for the team before, there's no scouting, so it gives them an opportunity. But they're going to need to go deeper, because once we get into the playoffs, we can rotate 3 guys. We'll be fine. But we got to get to the playoffs first.
Yeah, 90 pitches is the new 100.
I know.
80 pitches is a new 100.
Yeah.
You know, but like Reese, you know, hey, you coming off. I was glad to see him. You know, this is his 3rd start off the DL. So I mean, I thought he did well, right? He like, you know, he didn't allow no runs. Like, he kept him in check. Like sometimes his I think that's just who Reese is, right? He don't allow a bunch of runs, but he needs a lot of pitches. That's who he's always been. He's not going to be a guy that goes deep into the game. He's a guy that's going to give you 5 or 6, but he's going to keep you in the game. I can deal with that.
Yeah, the last,
you know what I mean?
The last 3 starts, 4.1 and 5 each of the last 2. He gets to 89, 84, and 90 pitches. So he gets around 90 pitches, and he's in the 5th inning. His day's about done every time. So I would like him to get into – which is good, because prior to that he was pitching – his innings were less than that, or his pitches were less than that. So, but he's doing well. Like he's given up 3 runs since he's been back in 3 games, which is good.
Pretty good.
So he's doing good.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. He don't give up a lot of runs. He's just not going to go deep for you. That's all.
I know. That's the problem, man. We need more guys that can go a little deeper into the, because our middle relief guys are doing okay. They're not guys that they come in and I'm like, all right, we're cool for the next couple of innings. It's still shaky. It just depends on who you put in and how good their day is. We don't have any solidified. We have a couple of guys that are going to be good, not great. So, yeah, I mean,
but what's crazy, me and Chris had this conversation over the phone yesterday, Breed. I said, who would have thought that we would be at the trade deadline, we need pitching help, bullpen help. What do we do, hitters?
Right.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think the thing is, I think it's good that we have these problems early instead of later in the season.
Yeah.
That way we can fix these things quick, or we can get something in the deadline. Hopefully we can. Yeah. But I thought Reese Olsen pitched a great game yesterday. I think that it's just a lot of these pitchers. You want to see these pitchers go 6 innings, but you see pitchers going 1 inning, 2 innings, and this is your starting pitcher, and they getting rocked around like that. That's not good. The same thing with Montero, but the same thing with him. Pitches 2 or 3 innings, and that's it. And you can't have that as starters. If you pitch it 40, 50, 60 pitches within the first 3 innings, that's not good. That's not good. And then another thing too, if you have your relief pitchers out there, you don't want them burnt out before the playoffs too. That's not a good thing to have done.
I think teams are I think they're going to start picking up like what Seattle saw when we were, because before we're first pitch strike team. So now teams are going to start overemphasizing swinging on the first pitch to try to start getting the pitch count up or getting base hits. And that's what Seattle did against us. They were swinging aggressively. So if teams start doing that against our pitching, we have to change it up. And which I think if we don't, that's what's going to end up happening. We're going to start allowing more runs just with the starters. So either that or we're going to have to bullpen sessions again. Right. But I hope not.
Yeah, and that Seattle team is a good team. That lineup is
They are good.
That lineup is scary. It's scary.
Yep.
They beat us to a pulp. Them games.
Yes, they did.
And rightfully
they did
so.
good against us.
Rightfully so. But this team, I still think it's just little things that they still need to work on. But all in all, it's just we still need a couple people. But we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do. I mean, so far so good. Got a big lead, but you know, baseball, anything can happen.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yes,
correct. All right, next topic we're going to get into a discussion about. Rich, I'm going to start with you.
Oh, that was close.
How do you feel about our starting rotation right now? Rich, you're on the clock.
I mean, starters, I'm not really worried about the starters too much. I mean, because, you know, you go into a playoffs, you're only going to have 3, you know. So you got Schoolboy, you got Mize, and, you know, either Flaherty or Olsen. You know, Jack had a good out. He's had a couple good out. He's just inconsistent. And give you 2, 3, and then he'll give you a bad game or 2. So I'm not really too worried about that. You know, Montero's done okay. So I mean, I'm not really worried about the starters. I'm worried about the bullpen. So starting rotation is the least of my worries right now.
What do you think, New Breed?
I'm good with Scooble and I'm good with Mize. And somewhat Montero. It's just everybody else I'm worried about. I'm worried about the final 2, those spots, especially around playoff time. Like when after the first round in, you get to the later rounds, you need that 4th guy. But hopefully, you know, it'll be okay. But as far as like Scooble, even with Scooble, if he gets rocked around, then we in trouble. That's what I'm worried about with that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm worried about that, especially around playoff time. And that's what kind of cost us during the playoffs. I mean, we tried so much to rely on Scooble that, you know, the other pitchers, we were like, uh-oh, you know, we wish we could have Scooble for every game, but we can't. So I'm afraid that might happen this year. That's one of the things I'm afraid of this year. If they do the same thing they did last year, try to depend on Scooble too much to the point where they're going to tire his arm out. So
I have a feel if we're in a good playoff spot, like we've clinched a division or something like that, we've maybe clinched maybe a number 1 seed or 2 or whatever, that last start, they may not give it to him. They may just waive him and say, we're gonna try to get somebody else. Maybe we'll pull up a rookie from the minors and have him try to start. That way it'll give him a full rest plus so he can go into the playoffs on his normal routine. Like he could start the first game and they can redo the rotation or whatnot.
See, and I hear what you're saying, Chris, but at the same time, that could be a gift and a curse because with pitchers, if they get too much rest,
true.
You know, that especially during playoff time, that can be too much.
Or what you do is depending on how it's set up. Let's say hypothetically he's on one of the last days of the season is his setup, his thing. Then you would pull him. Let's say 2 days before the playoffs. You're not going to start him. You're going to let him. You waiting 2 days and letting him start is fine. Letting him wait a week or more, that might be different. So a couple now, but let's say he's 6 days out or 5 days out from what would be the playoffs. You let him start like normal, and then that way it stays in his groove, you know. But if he gets really close to the playoffs, a couple of days prior, pull him. I just give him a light starting role. Like he gets to the third inning and he's cruising, let him, maybe pull him or something like that. Just that way he could maybe start 4 days from now in the playoffs. I don't know. I don't know how that works when it gets really close, but I'm not going to say anything like that because we're not there yet. We are best team in baseball record wise or close. I want to keep the positive momentum going, but they need to score some runs tonight, man. This is not looking good at all.
They do. They do. And that's been an Achilles heel. So even though they one of the top teams in scoring runs, but sometimes they get into these spells when they don't score that many runs.
Yep.
And you can't do that. You definitely can't do that at all. And this team has to they got to score some runs, but and they got to play fundamental baseball. You can't always try to hit home runs. You got to hit singles. You got to hit the gap. You got to hit doubles. You got to just, switch things up. When you try to hit home runs all the time, that's not good baseball, and you're going to lose a lot of games when you're trying to just hit home runs.
And it's funny you should say that because at the beginning of the season, that's what I was saying about Torque was all I want him to do is hit base hits. I want him to get his batting down. So that way, eventually the home runs will come. And that's what happened. But it seems like the Tigers right now towards the All-Star break, they were starting to get into where they were at the beginning of the season last year or like halfway through where they'll score 10 runs and then nothing.
Yep.
And then they'll score 8 or 7 runs and then nothing. Like they need to get more consistent at their hitting. It's still cool. We're still getting on base with walks and stuff like that. They're still getting those counts up, which is great. But it seems like they're starting to get farther and few between.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens because they definitely need. I mean, they needed the break, but I don't know if like the break was long enough to get refocused.
Yeah, and we definitely don't want to fall into what happened to the Yankees because that's a prime example. That's a team that always wants to hit home runs, and that's been a real key in their struggle. They always want to hit home runs, but they strike out a lot as well, and we don't want to get that.
Our biggest thing is, as Richard knows, first to thirds. But if we can't get base hits to get the first to thirds, we're not going to get to utilize that skill that we have as a team.
Right. Yeah, they got to put pressure on other teams and even base stealing. I would say we got to get better with base stealing too.
I'm not so worried about base stealing. I like the first to thirds. I'm not so worried about them.
Mm-hmm.
We got a couple of guys that can steal bases from here and there, but we don't have no like 50, 60 base stealing guys. We're not going to have one.
Right.
Now, so that's what that first to third that's our base stealing.
Yeah.
Right. That's true.
Because we're the best in the league in that. No matter how which way you steal a base, right? Like, whether it's on a straight steal, taking that extra base. Well, it's kind of like getting on base, right?
Yeah.
You hit by the pitch, walk, wild, however which way, just get on. But it's but saying that though, AJ, like, he picks his times to steal bases. McKinstry, he'll send McKinstry in the 8th or the 9th when he really needs second base. Javi Baez, sleep on him. He will steal third on you quick.
Yeah.
So
McKinstry is the guy that when it's late in the game and you're not winning or you're tied or something like that. If he gets on base, he's already going to try to steal second. Like he already has that in mind. It seems like. Yeah,
he's your late game base stealer. What? No, it's in the microwave. You want some more? Okay.
Well,
I
Anything
made
else in
steak
this
for
topic?
dinner. My daughter came in and asked me if I ate it all. I said, no, it's in the microwave.
Oh, okay.
Next
Hey,
topic.
listen, my
Oh, my
she wanted to take over
gosh.
the camera. So
I thought you thought the
That's
feds
up.
was at
Way
the
to
door. I was
go,
about to be
Cole.
like, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Heads up, play, Colt. Heads up.
All right, let's get to this next topic.
StreamYard.
Blame StreamYard for real. Next topic. Who needs to step up in the second half of the season? Rick. Oh, Chris, I'm gonna start with
Hey,
you.
did y'all watch that? That was heads up base.
Montero,
Yeah,
great job.
it was.
Yeah, Montero run over from the mound to hurry up and
And then he was telling Colt, throw it to me, throw
throw
it
it,
to me.
throw it, hurry up. Yeah, that was great team effort there. Damn.
Because a lot of pitchers, man, they act like they don't know what to do when it, the basic. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I know. That's like Reese Olson yesterday when he gloved the ball to Torque, I think it was. That was an awesome play.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
Here we go.
Yep.
Oh, here we go to the next topic. Yes, we do. All right. Who needs to step up in the second half of the season? Paul, I'm gonna start with you.
Riley Green's hitting with runners in scoring position. That's definitely got to get better.
Get off my boy, bro. Get off my boy.
Just with runners in scoring position. He's fine everywhere else. He just needs them runners in scoring. Man, he got to stop. He get on base and he gets a guy on second base or pass. It's trouble for him. I don't know what it is, man. I think he overthinks it. I think he really overthinks it at that time. He absolutely needs to calm down. All we need, bunt the ball. Like I think we get a better.
All he needs to do is bunt the ball.
Bunt
Hey,
it.
hey, that's fundamentals.
I think I feel more comfortable if he bunted the ball. But
Hey, his luck, he would bunt through the pitch.
I know. But
Bro,
yeah,
don't try to play him like that, bro. For real. Like, we ain't about to do that.
right.
No, we are about to do that. He chokes when the game is on the line and he needs to do something. He chokes.
Yeah. I think Riley Green is one.
Yep.
I mean, I think Parker Meadows
That's the Halliburton.
The Reggie Miller.
I think Parker Meadows needs to start getting in the groove. I mean, he's pitched enough or he's batted enough now where he needs to start stepping it up a little bit. He's out of his spring training freaking preseason time frame now. He needs to start looking better. But those are my two guys. I have a bunch more, but let everybody else go too.
Steve, man. Who needs to step up in the second half of the season, man? Don't tell me my boy Riley Green, bro.
No. I'm not. No, I ain't gonna talk about Riley Green. Not today. Maybe later. But I must say one player that's got to step up is Cole Keith. I think Cole Keith got to step up. And they got to just figure out where they want to put him in the lineup. Because I don't know if they want to put him second, third, sixth. They got to figure that out. But he has to step up, definitely. And a guy that just coming back is Matt Vierling. Matt Vierling got to step up as well. So I feel like those two guys, to me, are the ones that got to step up. And the pitching staff, not the first two, but Flaherty. I think Flaherty got to step up too. That's my thing.
Thank you. That's the guy I was hoping somebody would say he needs to. He definitely needs to.
Flaherty has to step up for sure. Absolutely. But those are my three that needs to step up.
Rich.
I'm going with the position group, the bullpen. The bullpen has been atrocious in the last month. Canley, man, so I'm going to disagree. I like Keith at the top of the lineup.
Okay, I do too. But we're just doing who needs to step up, and then we can recycle back. I was waiting.
No, I was answering there was a
he was answering a true question.
there was a comment that came
Get
up.
to you, Deku. You need to step in the second half, and then we'll address Drew in the comment section.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, the bullpen has got to. They've been absolutely atrocious. Canley went from Mr. Changeup to Mr. I can't get an out. Like
Mr. One Pitch.
I can't even. Man, I damn near lose my lunch every time he freaking comes out here lately. Like, it's awful.
That's like Todd Jones all over again.
Oh, don't. Man, you're going to give me Tourette's with that one, man. I'm like freaking every. Don't say Todd Jones, man.
Hey.
Make me twitch.
Shit.
Gregory Soto.
Man. That's like Zamaya all over again.
Joel Maya. Oh my gosh.
Joaquin Benoit. Like, damn. Like, here we go.
So Chris said Riley Green. Bree said Cole Keith. And Rich said the whole bullpen.
Just the bullpen.
The whole bullpen. Now we're going to address with our boy Drew, Uncle Drew. Shout out to Uncle Drew.
Me and Rich agree on this. He's already been. They already put him in the front of the lineup, and I think he's great at the front. Now, granted, I just looked at his stats. The last 4 games, he's not batting that well. But for the month of July, he's batting .359. He's doing really well for the month. The last 4 games, though, he's only got 1 hit, and so I get what you're going with that. But he's been at the top of the lineup. I like him as a leadoff hitter. He's played much better as a leadoff hitter. But it seems like he's going when the team's doing well, he's doing well. So hopefully he can get back on track with the team. But go ahead, Rich, say something because I don't want to keep talking.
I do want to see him get better against lefties. But like they keep Riley against lefties and he chokes. He can't hit lefties.
For real?
I'm for real. Tell me I'm wrong. Is it someone want to tell me I'm wrong? I'm waiting.
No reason to.
Thank you, Bandit. I know what I'm talking about. Let's skip Bayless talk here.
I'm not going to talk about him the whole show. I'm gonna leave Riley Green alone.
I'm talking right now. You just sit there. Put your glasses back on.
Yo, this is part of the show where I say, man, y'all subscribe to Detroit Fan Report. That's what you should be saying. You feel me? We have hit our goal of 500 subscribers. We are working on the way right now to see if we try to figure out equal way for everybody to win the jersey. Starting to get it, a little raffle or something going with everybody's name into it. So we will be doing that. Appreciate everybody that has subscribed. If you haven't subscribed to 200 people that's watching, please go over to YouTube and hit that subscribe button. Go to X, hit that follow button. And go to Facebook, hit that add to friend button. You feel me? You feel me? We're going to be here all week. All right, next topic. My dollar tripping. Not really, though. Trade deadline talk, man. So, trade deadline is coming up. Steve, I'm going to start with you, man. Who you want to see and who do you think they, in reality, will get? Put it like that.
I would like to get guys like Suarez or Bregman. I know that's a tall order. I would like for them to get either one of those guys. Both would probably be a lot. But who they might get, man, they might get Suarez. If they don't get Suarez, then it's probably going to be somebody that we just ain't going to expect that we get. I wouldn't even mind a Aroldis Chapman. That would be nice.
You can forget about the Boston guys. They're gonna buy because they're back in it. So you can forget that.
Yeah.
Suarez, I believe he's gone. So I think you're good on that.
He's one of our topics. Suarez is because of what he said earlier. But yeah, I like Suarez too.
Yeah,
Rich.
But I was on the Chapman train for the longest too, Breed.
Yeah,
so
he was.
You're not off track on that, bro. I'm right there chugging with you. But unfortunately, Boston had to fucking start doing something.
So who you think they should trade for, and who you want them to trade for?
So I'm gonna throw some names out, and they're all bullpen. Bednar,
we know.
Yep.
Bautista from Baltimore.
Yep.
Iglesias from Atlanta. And then there's talks that the Guardians are listening to Clase and Cade Smith.
Yep.
I can see
saying that all
Smith.
year.
I can see Cade Smith.
So those are some of the guys that I would be interested in, and they all fit a need.
Yeah.
Chris, same question.
I mean, oh shit. Whew.
Yeah, way to go, Perez.
Yeah, somebody got on base.
Perez!
Somebody got on base. Woohoo!
Yeah.
No hitter is gone.
Yeah, we do need shit in the trade deadline. We do.
I mean, if Clase was available, what do you think they would want for him though? That's the thing. I'd be
You're
willing
going
to
to
pay
give up
for
a
it.
top 10 prospect, if not a top 5.
I mean, we do have one. I still want to give up my Gill. I don't want to give up my guy.
I don't want to give up Max
He's
Clark.
young enough, though. That's the thing, though. Clase is young enough, Chris.
No, I know he is. I'm just saying I don't want to give up. I've been preaching McGonigal for the last 2 years, so I don't want to lose him. I don't want to lose the guy I've been going for. Yeah, I know sometimes you have to give up to get. I mean, if Clase was the finishing touches to get us to the World Series, I don't care. I really don't. But McGonigal is up there, man. He's one of our top guys, man. Don't want to give him up.
I totally understand that.
But
So who do you want to see them trade for?
I like Bautista as well. I like Suarez. There's a couple other hitters I like that have been mentioned, but I can't remember their names. That I may want as well. I know we need pitching, but I mean, I would like a veteran bat too, a quality, not expensive veteran bat. Because when we get into the playoffs, I know a lot of our guys that are rookies this year, a lot of young players got some playoff experience last year. I still think we need a guy that if it's freaking the 9th inning with two outs and we need a run to win, I think still some of these guys that we have just don't have the experience. I want a guy that I can put in there and go, he ain't going to get nervous. He's in there he'll get in there and we'll get a hit out of him or something like that. I don't expect, just like I said, some veteran, but we'll see. We'll see what they do at the deadline. It's going to be very interesting. So Suarez said he was gonna he wanted to come home, so it's very possible that we could get him.
What you feel about that new breed? How you feel about him saying he want to come home? And do you think it's a possibility that we can get him?
Sign him today. Trade for him today. Let's get him. Well, hey, I'll send the U-Haul truck. Let's get him.
I'm not helping him move shit. I mean, we need him, but I ain't packing his shit. I ain't carrying nothing. I'm just saying.
Oh well, hey, I hear you. But hey, I would like him to come here too. I would. I mean, he's been here before. Unfortunately, they had to let him go, but I would not mind him coming back. Never should have let him go in the first place, but
yeah.
I feel the same way about Nick Castellanos, but that's a different story. But
do you feel like he'll be a good rotation with the team?
I feel like he can. I think you got to figure out where you want to put him in a lineup. You might have to put him out. I mean, I wouldn't mind him going after Torque. Have him after Torque. Have him in that 5th or that 6th spot.
I'm trying to see. I'm looking real quick. Give me a second. I'm looking under Baseball Savant. I want to see how well he's been batting. Because I want to see if he's as – because people like to come back, and they tend to play a little bit better when they come back to a team they like. But doesn't mean necessarily he's doing as good as we think he is. Give me a second.
Unfortunately, Rich got kidnapped, y'all, but he's going to come back, hopefully.
His daughter probably kidnapped him. All right, not too bad. Okay, not too bad this year. Almost 800 OPS, 33% on base percentage. He's great at. He's got a great batting run value. His barrel percentage and his hit and his exit velocity is great. The only thing his whiff rate's bad. His K percentage is bad. So his chase rate's bad. So it sounds like he swings for the fences quite a bit. So, I mean, still, he'd be good. He'd still be good. I mean, his philosophy would have to change if he came to us, because before we were choke. His philosophy coming to the Tigers would have to change. He can't be. He's going to have to learn how to have patience, though. I see your choke sign.
All right, well, Rich is still doing his thing with his daughter. Shout out to all the real fathers out there, you feel me? You take time to spend time with their kids, you feel me? Fathers do matter, you feel me? If fathers really matter to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube. All right, let's get into a topic I like to talk about, you feel me? Because I think this man is like Waldo. He like wherever he at, you know. Where's Steve been this week, man? Steve, where you been at? I know you what baseball games. Let us know about the experience, man. Tell the people about it.
Well, I mean, honestly, I haven't really been anywhere because the Tigers have been on the road and All-Star break and stuff. So I went to a couple of autograph signings, man. You know, wrestlers.
Who'd you get?
The JBL and Ron Simmons.
Oh, cool. I've been Ron Simmons is awesome. I'd like to meet JBL too. That's great. That's great. Wrestlers. I like the autograph. I have to get back out there, but it's probably going to be another year before I really get out and look for autographs again. Just because of the transition from the military to civilian life within the next year. But I'd like to get back out there and try to get some stuff. But that I envy you getting the wrestlers, man.
Yeah,
they're hard to get.
Yes, indeed. But I am going to be. I'm gonna be at the Big 3 tomorrow, the Big 3 event tomorrow at LCA. So that should be cool.
What's the Big 3?
It's the basketball, Ice Cubes.
Yeah. I forgot about it. I didn't even know that. To be honest, I didn't even know that was still going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They did like different cities and stuff now. So one of the cities they picked was Detroit. So they got a team called the Detroit Amplifiers.
Oh, cool.
So
how long
haven't
they been doing this for like 5 years or something like that?
Yeah, they've been at least doing about 5, 6, 7 years, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. They actually used to have. I think at one point they had sports cards out for the Big 3.
Yeah, I think they did.
I think they did it a couple of years ago. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm gonna be there.
Cool.
Tomorrow. I'm gonna be at the Clarissa Shields fight next week.
Oh,
next
okay.
weekend. So shout out to my man Cameron Pankey, man. He gonna be one of the fighters there. He from Pontiac. So if y'all see me there, I'm gonna be wearing his shirt, representing him, man, because he one of the best boxing prospects out there, man. So shout out to Cam.
And Steve he signed autographs for free, you feel me? So if y'all see Steve will be signing autographs for free, this man be on the road.
I'm not gonna charge nobody.
Yeah.
Never have, never will. So
take a picture with him and send it to the Detroit Fan Report, and we'll put him on the baseball show.
The last time I went to a fight in Detroit, the main card was James Lights Out Tony.
Oh, that was
a good one.
My guy.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
And a guy down front kept was doing this all night long. He kept saying, watch your head all night long. That's all he was saying. Me and my buddy were just rolling. We were just
Watch
rolling.
your
Like,
head.
"You won't shut up.
Watch your head.
Watch your head." The
Like,
whole night. Exactly. All night long. All the undercards, everything. I thought, you figure he'd run out of juice eventually. Whole night.
Yeah. 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 I'm going to also be at some baseball games too. I'm going to go to the game they play against the Blue Jays and against the Diamondbacks. So, and Raw too. The wrestling Raw. I'm gonna go to there on the 28th. So
if you see Steve take a picture, bro, if you're with him, just take a picture and send it to us. We found Waldo. You feel me? Like, send it to us and we make sure we put it on the show, man.
I might go to the Lions Atlanta preseason game in August.
Hey, listen, that's 2 days after my birthday. I'm trying to get my sister to buy tickets, and I'm trying to go to Atlanta and see the game too, bro.
Well, I hope so, because if you do, you gotta tell me. You gotta tell me so that maybe I can buy you a ticket for your birthday, and then we all can go. Because Day said he wanted to take his son too, so my daughter doesn't want to go. I've already asked her, and she's like, "Nope, I don't want to go." So,
Chris, book it. If I got to fly down there one day and leave the next day, book it. And I got license, I can drive now.
But you got to guarantee you got to guarantee you can go though.
Guarantee I can go, bro. Guarantee.
So if I buy you a ticket, you're guaranteed you'll go. You can't back out.
Chris, if I got to skip work or I'll be there. I promise you there.
Okay.
Just like I drove to Detroit, I told you I was going to be there. Did I make it? With no license, I made it. I'll be there.
Okay. You heard it, New Breed, just in case.
If not, I'll reimburse you for the ticket.
All right.
Who got the interesting fact of the day today?
I have one. It was up to whether Rich and New Breed had an interesting fact. I got a backup one just in case they didn't.
Okay, well, before we get to the interesting fact, I'm gonna get Rich's point. Oh, we already talked about. Never mind. We were just talking about Steve for the day. Okay, my bad. So, who got the interesting fact of the day? Baseball fact.
Do you guys have anything?
No, I didn't look one up. I looked one up last week. Okay,
so here's my interesting fact. So I was looking up what things are tough to do. So a triple play is tough, but an unassisted triple play, meaning one guy created it. The last one that happened was in 2009, 23rd of August. The guy that did it was Eric Bruntlett of the Philadelphia Phillies on 23rd August 2009. He is also only the second player in MLB history for it to end the game. So the only other one that happened back in 1927. It was the first one ever happened, an unassisted triple play that ended a game. So, yeah, the last unassisted triple play was in 2009, and it was the second time in history that it was it ended the game. So, just a fun rare fact.
Yeah, that was a good one. I would have never thought of that. That's both triple plays.
Hey, let me ask y'all something, man. And I know this was like a controversial thing over the weekend and stuff during the All-Star break. What did y'all think about that kid that robbed Cabanero of that home run dirt?
I look at it this way: if a player reaches over the fence and catches it, it's an out. If the player is like right there, that's an out. That's an out. If he's on this side of the wall and he catches it, it's a home run. It's gone. That's how I look at it. But if you reach over the wall, you should not be in the field of play. That's my opinion. So people may not like it, but that's my opinion. If you're in the field of play, and that should be an out. Now, does that mean that if you're the home team, you try not to catch the ball? I don't know. Or if it's the away team that's hitting the home run, you try to catch it so it's an out. You know? Whatever. But yeah, if you're in the field of play, I think it should be an out. Or ground rule double. Or ground rule double. Or ground rule double.
I got a question for all y'all. How did y'all feel about the home run thing at the All-Star All-Star game? Did you like it or not? And should that be attached to regular baseball, regular games, or playoff games?
Wait, what?
At the All-Star game, during the game, they had the home run thing to end the game to see who won the game.
Oh, to end the game? Never.
You don't like it?
Never. I'd never. They did. I'd be done if they. I don't think I'd be done watching baseball, but it would severely hamper me wanting to watch baseball again. That's a little too much.
You wouldn't like it they installed that in the playoffs or anything else like that?
Nope, not at all. Because then the team aspect goes out of the game.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either, man.
I'm not feeling that whatsoever.
I don't like that. And I don't like the fact that whoever wins that game gets home field advantage in the World Series.
I hate it.
I hate it. So if the Tigers have the best record in baseball, they don't even get home field in the World Series. That's crazy. That's insane.
Yep.
That is insane.
Rich.
What? About the All-Star game?
What be a drink?
He asked, would you like to incorporate that home run decision thing at the end of a game into Major League Baseball?
Hey, Bandit. Hey, Bandit,
No.
you know what Rich did when you asked him that?
Not give a fuck. I was joked. But Rich,
Hey,
like
Breed.
it?
Choke that.
I got you, player.
But Rich, your thought, would you like that to be installed in everyday
No.
baseball? Why?
No. It's just, I don't know. It's just silly to me. Unless you're, I just don't like it.
I can't.
Now, in NHL, I like the shootout.
That's a different concept altogether, though.
Yeah, I get it. I'm just saying, like, but I don't.
So okay, say we had to go with extra innings, so for having to play extra innings, we just had a home run derby between you. You wouldn't like that?
Well, we already do something to supplement the innings. Is we put a player on second base, anyways. So that's already something. I didn't like that to begin with, but I'm coming around to that. So that's okay. I mean, but an individual guy coming up in batting and somebody throwing batting practice at him, yeah, now I'm not for that. Not at all.
Yeah, I'm with you. I just hate it all the way around, man. It's the one thing about baseball, they always changing something, and you can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah. That makes the person not even want to like the game.
No, but that's all sports, right? That's why, to me, it's so hard to say who's better, because they're different generations, right? Like in football, back in the old days, you know, these slot receivers, they didn't exist because you ain't coming over the middle.
Yeah.
In basketball, you could hand check. Now you can't touch them. You breathe on, especially if you're SGA, you're in freaking foul trouble. Like, so, hockey, back in the 80s, man, they scored like they were like Tic Tacs. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just so much different game. You know, pitchers.
About every 15 years, the game has wholeheartedly changed in some way, shape, or another, and you just can't. It's just hard. It's just hard to like compare eras. It really is. That's why I just rather, and I've said this before in the past, is like, just say who the best in the era was and just leave it at that. If you want to argue like somebody was good or not and whatever, but Jordan was the best in his era. LeBron was the best in his era. Like, that's it. Just let it go. Let it.
Like, if you look at like pitchers in the, even in the 90s, 80s, 70s, and you look at turn it off.
Is that a wolf?
If you look at
No. That's a dog.
if you look at pitchers that like complete games, like it's crazy. Like they were getting like 20 to 30 a year.
Yeah.
These guys ain't even getting it in a career.
Right.
Yep.
They're
Right.
lucky to hit 10.
Yeah.
McKinstry. He flied out. I thought he went deep. Damn it.
Story of my life.
It's just,
Wow. Wow.
So you telling me that McKinstry
like Nolan Ryan's strikeout record, I don't foresee that ever get beat.
Oh, never. Whatever the complete game record is, that'll never happen again.
Especially with the way the rules is and with that pitch clock.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever going. It's never going to be broken. No.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll ever see or it's gonna be a long time. We might not be alive, fellas, to see another 300-win pitcher. They don't pitch enough innings.
They don't have to. That's the thing. All they need to do is pitch, 5 2/3 innings to get a win. It's possible.
School got a chance to get that.
If you got a guy that can pitch good, let's say Scooble or a Verlander that starts. If they start off on a good team and they come out doing good, maybe have a down year their second or third year. If they come out playing well, they only have to pitch 5 2/3 inning to get a win. They could do that. It's possible. It's very possible for that. But you got to get that pitcher that doesn't get hurt, has that longevity, can pitch multiple types. Because once you get into your late 30s, your arm speed starts to tank off. You have to be able to have like 5 good pitches. Like you have to be able to throw other things other than a freaking a cutter. You can't. You have to be able to have your other pitches to be able to be farther along in your career.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no, you're right, Richard. There's no way. All right, got it down. Somebody got on base. Woohoo!
Yeah, the only other pitcher I thought that probably would have came close to that was Kershaw.
Yeah.
Injuries killed that guy's career.
Yeah.
Yep.
Verlander too. He's had some bad luck in the end of his career.
Yeah.
I'll
take the World Series any day of the week, though.
Any day of the week, for real.
Shoot. Scherzer too. Shoot. We let a lot of good ones go away.
And we had Verlander.
Yep.
Talk about a 1-2 punch and got nothing to show for it.
Yeah. David Price. All that.
Anibal Sanchez.
Rick Porcello.
Yeah. And those were good 4 or 5 guys. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
See, Verlander was close, man. He got freaking 262 wins. He had his chance. If those Tigers, those first few years he was in the league would have been pretty good, he'd have had a chance.
Oh, yeah.
He would have had a chance.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that.
Come on, Jake the Snake.
Mr. Speedster.
Hey, I tell you a guy who's got, you wouldn't think it, he's got like some sneaky quickness is Torkelson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he do.
He
really do.
Infield hit yesterday.
He's not fast. He's quick. There's a difference.
Yeah. But I mean, you wouldn't think of it like he gets that extra base. Like he's a hustle guy.
Yeah, he is.
Mm-hmm.
He is a hustler.
I'll tell you what, he beats Riley Green in a race.
Well, you got to get runners in. So
get off my boy Riley Green for real.
He ain't beating Jake Rogers in a race. That boy be running.
that's cool. 2 on now. 2 on. Let's go. 2 on.
I'm
2 out.
pretty sure ahead of me, dog. How do you got my stuff, my login, and you're ahead of me?
You gotta keep checking your the live feed because it starts to lag a little bit, so it gets behind, then you got to pull it back up. That's what I just noticed.
Hey, that's some bullshit, ain't it, Bree?
It is. It's some straight bullshit.
I use Richard's account, but I'm ahead of him.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. Hey, Bandit.
That's how I be.
Bullshit.
I ain't got that on the baseball show. All right, I appreciate the 231 people that's watching today, man.
Woohoo!
Stay y'all Saturdays. Okay, stop for 1 second, please. Where is it? All right, I'm about to do my daddy duties, man. Before we go, man, we're gonna let everybody know where they can find him out, starting with Paw, man.
All right, y'all. You can find me on X at Crazy Hockey Fan. You can also find me on Instagram at OnePrideNation_24. Let's go Tigers. Woohoo!
Bree, let them know where they can find you at.
New Breed 313 Sports, 313 The New Breed Real Talk, D313XP, and everywhere in the sports world, everywhere.
Rich, let them know where they can find you at.
You can find me on X at Riggs928.
And Bandit, where can they find you,
Yeah.
Bandit?
Right here, Detroit Fan Report on YouTube, Twitter, X, Facebook, Instagram. You feel me? I'm right there. You feel me? And with my daughter being a dad. You feel me? So,
And
with
you
that
can
said, man,
find him
appreciate
in at the 50-yard line protecting
Here we
Ohio
go,
State.
bro. Here we go. You ain't gonna stop, bro.
Hey, you got to beat us. You got to shut us up.
Oh, Jamani
It got
Jones.
quiet, Bree. It got quiet.
He said, I gotta shut Bree, listen. Bree, on some real he said I gotta shut him up. All right, I'll just do this. That's how you shut him up. That's how you shut him up. Shut him up, had to shut him up, had to shut him up.